Have you ever wondered why so many businesses, even those with brilliant ideas, end up closing their doors? It's a tough question, and the answers are often complex. But after years of studying successes and failures, a clear pattern emerges. There are common pitfalls, specific mistakes that repeatedly trip up even the most passionate entrepreneurs. Today, we're going to dissect these mistakes. We'll explore the 6 fatal flaws of business failure, giving you the knowledge to not just survive, but to thrive. This isn't about scare tactics. It's about empowerment. By understanding these traps, you can build a stronger, more resilient business from the ground up. So, if you're an aspiring entrepreneur, a current business owner, or just curious about what separates the winners from the rest, you're in the right place. Let's get started. The first, and arguably the most critical flaw, is poor financial management. You might have the best product in the world, but if you don't understand your numbers, you're flying blind. The lifeblood of any business is cash flow. It's the money moving in and out of your company. Many profitable businesses on paper have failed simply because they ran out of cash. They couldn't pay their suppliers, their employees, or their rent. It's essential to monitor your cash flow statement weekly, if not daily. Understand your burn rate, how much cash you're spending each month, and your runway, which is how long you can operate before the money runs out. Beyond cash flow, a solid budget is non-negotiable. A budget isn't a straitjacket, it's a roadmap. It helps you allocate resources effectively, plan for future expenses, and make informed decisions. It forces you to think critically about every dollar you spend. Are you investing in growth, or are you wasting money on non-essentials? Financial planning also involves forecasting. You need to project your future revenue and expenses. This helps you anticipate potential shortfalls, plan for expansion, and set realistic goals. Ignoring these financial fundamentals is like trying to build a skyscraper on a foundation of sand. It's only a matter of time before it all comes crashing down. Get comfortable with spreadsheets, use accounting software, or hire a professional if you need to. Your financial health is your business's health. The second fatal flaw is the lack of a clear business strategy. Imagine setting off on a long road trip without a map or a destination. You might have a great car and a full tank of gas, but you'll just end up driving in circles. That's what running a business without a clear strategy feels like. A strategy is your map. It starts with a well-defined mission statement. Why does your business exist? What problem are you solving? This isn't just fluffy corporate speak, it's the core of your identity. It guides every decision you make. From your mission, you derive your vision. Where do you see your business in 1, 5, or 10 years? This long-term perspective keeps you focused on the bigger picture, preventing you from getting bogged down in minor, day-to-day distractions. Then, you need to set clear, measurable goals. These are the specific milestones on your journey. Instead of a vague goal like increase sales, a strategic goal would be increase online sales by 20% in the next quarter by implementing a targeted social media ad campaign. See the difference? It's specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. The SMART framework. Your business plan is the document that brings all of this together. It outlines your strategy, your target market, your financial projections, and your operational plan. It's not a document you write once and forget. It's a living guide that you should review and update regularly as market conditions change and your business evolves. Without a clear strategy, your team lacks direction, your resources are wasted, and your efforts are scattered. You'll be reactive instead of proactive, constantly putting out fires instead of building something lasting. This brings us to our third flaw: ineffective marketing and sales. You can have a brilliant product and a perfect strategy, but if no one knows you exist, you have no business. Marketing isn't just about flashy ads or clever slogans. At its core, it is about understanding your customer so deeply that you can communicate the value of your product in a way that truly resonates. The first step is to define your target audience with laser precision. Who are they? What are their pain points? What do they value? Where do they spend their time online and offline? If you try to sell to everyone, you'll end up selling to no one. Once you know who you're talking to, you can craft a message that speaks directly to their needs. This forms the foundation of your brand. Your brand is more than a logo. It's the entire experience and perception that people have of your company. It's the promise you make to your customers. A strong brand builds trust and distinguishes you from the competition. Then, you need a sales process. How do you turn a potential customer, a lead, into a paying customer? This process needs to be systematic and repeatable, whether it's through a website, a sales team, or a retail store. The journey from awareness to purchase should be as smooth and frictionless as possible. Many entrepreneurs make the mistake of thinking their product is so good it will sell itself. This is a dangerous myth. You have to actively, consistently, and effectively communicate your value to the right people. Failing to invest time and resources into marketing and sales is like winking at someone in the dark. You know what you're doing, but nobody else does. Flaw number 4 is a big one: ignoring customer needs. In today's market, the customer holds all the power. They have endless choices, and they can share their opinions with the world in an instant. Businesses that fail to listen to their customers are destined to be left behind. It's not enough to just sell a product. You need to build a relationship. This starts with actively seeking out customer feedback. Use surveys, reviews, social media comments, and direct conversations to understand what your customers love about your product and, more importantly, what they don't. This feedback is pure gold. It tells you exactly what you need to do to improve. But collecting feedback is only half the battle. You have to act on it. When customers see that you're listening and making changes based on their suggestions, you build immense trust and loyalty. Think about it from your own perspective. Aren't you more loyal to brands that make you feel heard and valued? Furthermore, excellent customer service is a powerful marketing tool. A happy customer might tell a few friends, but an unhappy customer will tell everyone they know. Resolving issues quickly and empathetically can turn a negative experience into a positive one, sometimes creating an even more loyal customer in the process. The most successful companies are obsessed with their customers. They are constantly looking for ways to improve the customer experience, to anticipate their needs, and to exceed their expectations. They understand that acquiring a new customer is far more expensive than retaining an existing one. Don't fall into the trap of being so focused on your own vision that you forget about the people you were meant to serve. Your customers will ultimately decide your success or failure. Our fifth fatal flaw is the failure to innovate and adapt. The business world is not static. It is in a constant state of flux. Technology evolves, consumer preferences change, and new competitors emerge. The belief that if it ain't broke, don't fix it is a recipe for disaster. This is the danger of complacency. A business might be successful today, but if it rests on its laurels, it will be obsolete tomorrow. Think of companies like Blockbuster. They dominated the video rental market but failed to adapt to the rise of streaming services like Netflix. They became a cautionary tale about the perils of ignoring change. Innovation isn't just about creating a revolutionary new product. It can be incremental. It can mean improving your internal processes to be more efficient. It can mean finding new ways to market your product or enhancing your customer service. It's about fostering a culture of continuous improvement, where everyone in the organization is encouraged to ask, how can we do this better? Adapting also means being willing to pivot. Sometimes, your initial idea or strategy won't work out as planned. The ability to recognize this, learn from your mistakes, and change direction is a hallmark of a resilient business. This requires humility and a willingness to let go of your ego. The market will always give you feedback. Your job is to listen and respond. Resisting change is like trying to swim against a powerful current. It's exhausting and ultimately futile. The businesses that survive and thrive are the ones that learn to ride the waves of change, using them to propel themselves forward. Finally, we arrive at the sixth fatal flaw: weak leadership and team. A business is not just a product or a strategy. It's a group of people working towards a common goal. And the quality of that group, starting from the top, is paramount. Weak leadership can cripple a company. A leader who can't communicate a clear vision, who micromanages their team, or who creates a toxic work environment will drive away talented employees and stifle productivity. Strong leaders inspire, empower, and trust their people. They set the tone for the entire company culture. They are decisive, but also humble enough to listen to their team. They lead by example, but even a great leader can't succeed with the wrong team. Hiring is one of the most important things a business owner does. It's crucial to hire not just for skills, but for cultural fit. Do they share your company's values? Are they passionate about your mission? A team of highly skilled individuals who can't work together is ineffective. You need a cohesive unit where people collaborate, support each other, and hold each other accountable. A weak team often suffers from poor communication, a lack of trust, and internal conflicts. This dysfunction inevitably spills over and affects the quality of the product and the customer experience. Building a strong team is an ongoing process. It involves providing clear roles and responsibilities, offering opportunities for growth, and celebrating successes together. Ultimately, your company is a reflection of its people. A weak leader or a dysfunctional team will sabotage even the most brilliant business idea. So, there you have it, the 6 fatal flaws that lead to business failure. Poor financial management, which is like trying to navigate without a compass. A lack of a clear strategy, leaving you lost without a map. Ineffective marketing and sales, which is like having a secret you can't tell. Ignoring customer needs, which means you're building for no one but yourself. The failure to innovate and adapt, leaving you stuck in the past. And finally, a weak leadership and team, the internal rot that can bring everything down. Understanding these pitfalls is the first and most crucial step in avoiding them. By focusing on strong financial discipline, a clear and actionable strategy, customer-centric marketing, a relentless obsession with your customers' needs, a culture of innovation, and the development of strong leadership and a cohesive team, you are not just avoiding failure. You are actively building the pillars of lasting success. It's a challenging journey, but armed with this knowledge, you are far better equipped to navigate it. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe for more insights on building a successful business.